and gentlemen, welcome to Two Drink Minimum, the burlesque show of podcasts. The man in front of me, vodka enthusiast, vodka salesman, comedy legend, Mike Ward, alongside internationally renowned wizard, Chris Ramsay.
It's very sad. It's just the one person silent
That
clap.
was so weird.
Even though that's
jerking off to me.
25% of the room, it still doesn't feel good.
Just sounds like someone knocking one off.
Yeah.
Who's the guy jerking off?
Oh, it's me.
And
The guy jerking off?
chubby Andrew Schultz is here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't tell him. Take your, see?
Dude.
Andrew Schultz.
Do you know what this haircut's called? I told he didn't know this. It's called Meet Me at McDonald's Parking Lot is like the name of the haircut.
Really?
Because all the kids hang around McDonald's parking lots. They all have hair like that. So that's so he had to be like, I want the
fuck some kids.
Give me the fucking Happy Meal.
I want to fuck some kids, but they need to want to fuck me.
I love it when you see a 30-year-old look at a 14-year-old and go, I want to look like that guy. He's fucking awesome. That guy seems amazing.
He's getting all the pussy.
Yeah. That guy's cool, bro.
The reason I got this because I saw some World War II documentaries. I thought it was kind of stylish, so I'm like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck. It would have been amazing.
Why
You
did you
showed
shave
with
your
that little mustache. Fucking amazing.
Yeah, wait till you watch part 2, dude.
He
You're
was
gonna have
such
some
a
crazy
sharp.
inspiration.
He was such a sharp dresser.
I can't wait
This
to.
guy always had energy, bro.
I can't wait to see
Hugo
how it
Boss,
ends.
Right? You know that, right? It was Hugo Boss they were wearing.
Start doing speed.
Driving Beamers.
Oh shit.
They were ahead of their time.
Yeah, they were doing meth, eh?
Yeah. Coke and meth. Liquid Coke was the deal back then.
Liquid.
Even scientists and very like esteemed professors and doctors, everyone.
Hey, my sister got her results back for a cancer thing. Clear.
Nice.
Hey.
Good.
Look at that.
That's great. Yeah.
Good
That
news.
deserves
That's
an
a real
all-around
clap.
Yeah, it is a real clap. But yeah, that's what they would do. They would drink cocaine back then. It was liquid cocaine. They would all just drink it. It was like fine. It wasn't considered like an illegal drug or anything.
And it must go in the system super fast when it's liquid, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Really?
You just mix it with your alcohol, dude. You're saving a step there, you know?
Oh yeah.
But they had real cocaine in Coca-Cola at first.
I think so, right? It was made from like coca plants.
They don't admit to it anymore, but yeah, there was a whole thing.
It's funny, though, that they did admit to it until the 70s, and now they're like, we never did
Yeah,
that.
that never happened.
They're like, no, but I saw
we're pretty
that,
sure.
this
It's
your
literally
flyer.
called Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
No, it's a
No,
coincidence.
yes, yeah.
You know what the fuck you people are talking about. Shut the fuck up, you Pepsi enthusiasts.
There's a lot of stuff like that back in the day, though. It was like always like they would have like radiation where people would like sip radiation, and like the one guy who invented this cure, he took it to the grave. He was like, no, it's helping, and like slowly started like
Mutating?
losing his teeth and like all this crazy. He ended up dying of it.
It's working.
But to the day he died, he was like, no, I swear by this. This is helping me, and I'm sick, but this is what's gonna cure me. And he killed himself with radiation.
It sounds like my father.
Yeah.
What do you mean? He probably killed himself.
No, because he's whatever. He's losing his teeth.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
keep trying to get him to go to the dentist, but he refuses to go to the dentist. And
He's
he
like, I'll
said,
find the teeth myself. I don't need anyone's help.
and he
There,
said, but the
my
thing is,
baby.
he goes, I have my own treatment, but every time I see him, his teeth have deteriorated even more.
It's a treatment that he came up with?
Yes.
This is so Greek.
Yeah.
He
It's
and he
not
won't
Greek,
tell.
This is not Greek.
He won't tell me. All he told me is it contains lemon and baking soda. So I don't know the rest.
So he thinks he's gonna grow new teeth with that old lemon baking
Yeah.
soda trick.
He put vinegar and baking soda in a volcano when he was in 7th grade and was like, this is it.
I
I
am
found it. I
science."
discovered the cure.
I'm science. I'm not a scientist. I am science.
This has to be the cure.
Yeah.
Look at it.
I'm gonna
Look
blow
what it's
teeth out
doing.
of my mouth.
I love it when people come up with their own cures. And he has no, like, medical background.
Zero.
Of course he does.
Cooking background.
Yeah, yeah.
And it drives me nuts, and it's making me sad because I see his teeth deteriorating. I'm like, dude, you have
And
to
it
go to the
sounds-
dentist.
It's so basic that it sounds like he came up with that cure when he opened up his fridge to see what was in it. And he was like, what can I get? All right, I got a lemon. I got this old fucking baking powder.
Some
3
mustard.
lentils.
Soup, leftover soup. A
little bit of relish.
He calls his friend. Is leftover soup a good cure for teeth?
Garlic soup.
Yeah, what kind of? It depends on soup.
Depends on the soup.
No, better play it safe and go lemon.
Witch's broth, my friends.
And yeah,
Witch's broth. So stupid.
I was eating pizza with him, and I'm like, and like he couldn't chew from the front, like he couldn't take a bite, so he had to open his mouth and chew from the side and rip from the
Deposit it
side.
in his mouth.
And I'm like, dude, you can't even take a bite out of food. Like, you gotta go see a fucking dentist. It's like, no, look, I could chew. And just to prove a point, he then took a bite. He's like, yo, look, you see? I'm fine. And he's like, he has one tear going down. I'm like, oh, god damn it.
No, I'd rather be toothless than all that pain. I can't.
Yeah.
Could be the just piece of uranium on his nightstand, maybe.
Have
He's
my
just like-
thought.
maybe that's not helping. He's just falling apart.
First week of the Star Wars burlesque thing that I was hosting, one of these dancers got me sick, and I haven't been sick since 2020.
Wow.
So it destroyed me, bro. A week,
Yeah, for
bro,
sure.
Fever. I was like, and then I had to go do shows. There's no one else. There's no replacement. So like, like I'm fucking lost, bro. The girl that got me sick, bro. 2 days later was up and running because I guess they get
Yeah.
sick. I was fucking dead, and I started getting sinus pains.
Yeah.
I wanted to remove my teeth because it feels like it's your teeth that hurt,
Yeah.
but it's not your teeth.
Weird.
It's the sinus. I was like, I was grinding my teeth at night. I was going crazy. I was lost, sweating.
Had pink eye.
I didn't have pink eye, but I was going crazy, bro. I got so fucking sick. So I haven't been sick in 4 years. So now hopefully I could survive another 4 years. But it killed me.
I'm the same way. So it takes like I got hit with COVID like years, like
When it
the
first
once and
happened?
it was like years I haven't been sick, and I've been sick since. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Knock on wood.
I'm sick all the time.
Are you?
Yeah.
You
I'm
shit immune
constantly
system, eh?
sick.
You're not really constantly
Yeah,
sick.
but I
You get
always
little
have a
things.
cold. I've
Yeah.
had a cold since 1999.
toddler.
As soon as I started doing comedy, I've never, because you're always shaking people's hands.
Yeah.
So the only time I wasn't sick was like during the lockdown. And I was like, this is amazing. I can fucking breathe again. And my
Like-
nose isn't runny.
Like it's like the toddler like you bring from like daycare who's just like full of diseases all
But
the time.
I always do, and I always do the same thing. Like I don't have meet and greets anymore. But I always go out and I'm like, okay, you're touching everyone. When you get in the green room, wash your hands. And then I walk in, there are chips and nuts, and I'm just eating and fucking licking my fingers. And then I go, God damn.
That might be the best way to protect yourself.
That's
Yeah.
actually a good because I shake a lot of hands too. But you know what's been happening to me a lot lately? People take a lot of liberties. And I don't mind shaking hands. I don't even mind hugging. What I do mind is you touch my face, and a lot of people have been touching my face. And I
Because they
haven't-
want to, it's ladies who want to touch your beard.
Sometimes it's
And-
ladies
and
with
a
the beard.
burlesque
Oh yeah, you
show.
saw ladies
or
with the
the
beard.
kisses on the cheek.
Yeah.
The
like,
kisses, I'm used to it because I'm Greek, but it's a lot of touching the beard, a lot of touching the face, and it fucking bugs me. It's the only thing that bugs me, and it's been happening more and more. And sometimes I forget when it's done to go wash my face.
Yeah.
And I have to be careful because I'm gonna get sick. Yeah, a lot of people touch my fucking face. Who touches faces, bro?
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
And
I'm
you
trying to
can't
hold
do
back
anything
right
because
now.
I'm gonna look like
Yeah.
an asshole if I do.
Yeah.
Like you can't do anything.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
They're trying to absorb your power.
Yeah, they think it's here.
Yeah.
It's not. It's in my asshole.
But that's a very, that's a very Quebec thing. The kissing on the,
Oh,
like,
Greeks
do.
like,
But we don't touch faces. We kiss.
Yeah.
On the, that's fine because I'm used to it.
I think
it
though,
means the
it's,
face
it's,
touches that I hate.
You
It's
know
the
how,
hands.
like, since you're hosting a burlesque show and it's very like it feels free and sexual.
That's
so
right.
people are like, if I wanna rub them, I think I can.
He's rubbable.
Yeah.
In rubbing distance.
And plus, you're like the only one that isn't half naked, right?
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, he's got to be. He has to be sexual in another way.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's,
we gotta touch whatever skin is showing.
Yeah, they go nuts, bro.
Yeah.
yeah, you're like a woman with a burqa.
Yeah.
That we see like just a tiny bit of face.
Like,
Yeah.
People are like, that is so hot. That
That's
is
what's
crazy
happening.
hot.
His ankles are exposed. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, I have to stop letting people just touch my face. I don't mind the
Yeah.
kisses because it's face. There's not much on your face, but your hands,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
touch everything. So then you put it on my face, on my beard. It'll get me sick.
That's true. Yeah. I'm trying to cover my face up as much as I can constantly.
Why?
I'm wearing a hat, glasses. I get tattoos,
He's
and a
always
beard.
in disguise.
I'm like, I think this is. I've got this part I need to work on here. Just cover that up, and I'll be good.
It's your witness protection.
Yeah,
All the
dude.
time.
This isn't what I look like. Trust me. When I take all this
Fake
off,
beard.
you wouldn't recognize it.
I believe
You
it.
wouldn't know he's bald. You wouldn't know the real Chris if he bit you in the ass. Right?
He's wearing those hyper realistic movie masks.
Yeah, exactly. It's just my nose and my beard are attached to these glasses right now.
I wonder, have you ever thought about ordering those when you see like those fake masks and they?
I don't think I can wear it because of the beard.
Oh, they
You
look
could.
like a dude, like an actual person.
Yeah,
I was on the website the other day.
It wouldn't work with you, right?
Yep.
Because you have a beard.
No, it would work because it's the silicone is so tight. Yeah, like, and the thing is, you can't wear them for more than 20 minutes because they're drenched with sweat. Right? I
Okay.
got one. I have like a goblin mask. It looks like one of the goblins.
Is that what he's been wearing his whole life?
He just took off the goblin mask.
That's why I'm always sweating.
He's got the full body suit.
I'm under a bridge.
So there's from Harry Potter, the goblins that do like Gringotts at the bank and stuff. They're all like, and they got like long and the pointy ears and they're like bald and stuff.
Ah, yes, the Hasid.
The Jewish goblins.
No, for real. That's what they say.
I
online.
know, but the way you just said it.
That's what they say online. That's how you're talking about. They say online. Is it a reference to Hasid? That's how I know, but I don't even know Harry Potter, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, and JK's like, no, of course not.
I don't think she did it on purpose. I feel like society, we're drawing the line.
No, she did it on purpose. She for sure did it on purpose.
Oh, you
dude.
think so?
Yeah, for sure. Dude,
I thought she was
come on.
Jewish.
No.
Rowling? She's not Jewish?
She's having a laugh. But anyways, these masks, you got to put them on like this. So they're like, the opening is like that, and you got to like put them on your head. It just like all of it, and you're like moving it, and then all of a
You
sudden
must
it's
be
like
nervous that if you don't line up the nose and mouth since they're so tight.
Right.
If you imagine if that's how you die.
Oh, in one of those?
Yeah, like you put it on sideways, you're like, and
they find
then
you
they
in
just
it?
find you with like fucking.
They find
nails.
you. Yeah, they're like, this guy looks fucked up. You're like, "Ew." He must have had some terrible accident.
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yeah.
She's like, I wasn't jerking off.
His face is all contorted.
Could you imagine the actors that have to wear that like all day? That's crazy.
Look at Colin Farrell. He got the new
Penguin.
HBO. Yeah, the new HBO. It looks amazing, but he's like 8 to 10 hours of makeup per day.
I didn't know it was him when I saw the movie Batman.
it's
I had
incredible.
no idea it was Colin Farrell. That was such a good.
He's got the accent too, and
He's got the accent. He's got the bodysuit. I had no idea, and then I found out. I go, "What the fuck, Colin Farrell? Who's Colin Farrell?" I didn't know he was in Batman.
Yeah.
And then I found out who he was, and that was a good Batman movie.
Yeah.
Did you watch the
didn't
new
see
one?
it.
It's actually a good movie.
It's all right, yeah.
Because it's a Batman movie. It's not a Bruce Wayne
Some
movie.
of it's okay. Some of it's pretty bad, but yeah, it's okay.
It's good. I liked it.
A little cheese.
Oh, dude, it's a superhero movie. Come on.
Yeah.
You gotta expect some of that
I want
fromage.
fucking Swedish people to make Batman movie. You know, cut the cheese, dude. Just give me like awkward, like deadpans and like blue lighting. Like I want something moody and weird. I don't want like America's
moody.
version. It was,
He was like,
moody, but it was just like,
I'm a troubled vigilante.
and he was goofy because like
Because it was his first year.
we've
so he was
always had
getting beat up.
Batman. Yeah, we've always had the origin story. And then we've always had, or like Michael Keaton, you're right into like the vet Batman.
Yeah,
But this guy's like 1 or 2 years in, so he's like, he'll
not-
do something and he'll like trip or something.
Yeah, he's
Does
clumsy.
he get beaten up sometimes?
Oh, yeah, like there's like
'cause he's
it's-
learning.
He's learning.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is kind of cool.
Yeah, I like that.
And that's kind of normal because he doesn't have superpowers, right?
exactly. He's just a
He's
dude.
got a cool belt.
He's
and
rich.
He's got a old assistant.
He's a rich orphan. That's
Yeah.
his power.
He spies on hotties.
Yeah,
You saw that when he was
yeah.
spying
He's
on
Baron Trump.
Yeah.
Dude,
Trump.
have you heard stories about this guy?
Baron Trump?
He's 6'7", right?
I heard he's super tall.
Yeah, he's a giant and looks exactly like his young, like his dad when he was young.
Yeah.
A little more handsome.
Yeah, but like good looking
Yeah.
Trump. Because Trump wasn't bad looking back
Yeah.
in the day, right?
I have to look to find. I don't remember how he looked back.
Pull it up.
There's a conspiracy theory, by the way, about him.
Don't. Okay, please. We're gonna get to your father stuff later. Just pull up a picture.
no,
of
this
Baron
is a-
Trump
Pull
and
up a
young
picture.
Donald.
So he was at a thing with Patrick Bet David or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, I like Patrick Bet-David.
Yeah, so he was there with like a supper, and he was recounting how Baron Trump held court.
Oh yeah, saying
was
how funny he is.
So funny.
Oh,
And
he's
like,
charismatic.
like this guy's. We're in trouble, dude. This guy's gonna run America one day.
You know what? We're not in trouble. That's what I want to.
No,
run.
I know.
I
Libs
need
are in trouble.
A tall, charismatic dude that can fight. We got to teach this guy to fight.
Dude looks like Ansel Elgort.
Oh my God, he does have the Trump stare.
He looks like a model though, like a Trump model.
Yeah, because of his mom, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, let's be
true.
honest. One of the hottest women in politics on the planet.
Yeah. Dude, Dad is 6'3". Trump's 6'3", dude. Look at how he's towering
Trump's a
over
big
him.
boy. I don't know. I see, because I'm repulsed by men. I don't know if that's a good-looking man.
He's a decent looking man. He's got that sort of Richard Gere,
Oh.
you know. Somebody compared him to Elvis. Get the fuck
not
out of
Elvis.
here.
He's
He's
not Elvis.
definitely not
That's
Elvis.
funny.
They could have put Morgan Freeman. That's how much the comparison makes sense.
But for those, like for the '80s, that was
The style?
you know, or '70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even in the '80s, he was already kind of an old man.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
in the '70s,
And it was back then where like money would really replace looks.
yeah.
You know, if you were just a normal looking guy, but you were dapper and like had a lot of money, they would be like, he's so you're so lucky to have this man. It was like,
I had a friend in the 90s that he was a big star in France, and he was like 5'4", but he had told me, it was like, when you're a millionaire on TV, you're 6'1".
wow, yeah.
Yeah, he was like, yeah. So Trump was probably.
Trump, it was a 10 for these.
Yeah, dude. And he's like, and this guy now, he's like 6'7", so he's just massive
crazy.
cock on him. Yeah.
Massive.
Wait, what?
Yeah, bro. That's how it works.
Yeah, I guess. It didn't work for me, though.
Imagine that's your life, though, because he's off social media. He's not an Instagram guy. Doesn't post. He's a threat. I'm telling you,
He's
this
a huge
guy.
threat because
This guy's
every
a
other
threat.
every other person right now, every other young kid that's a potential future leader is already compromised.
Yeah.
There's dick pics, there's sexts, there's all kinds of shit. This kid's got nothing.
Yep.
Bro, he's gonna take over the world.
One kid that isn't going to take over the world is Celine Dion's son is on Instagram, and he looks exactly like Poseidon.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
His what's his name?
Bro, my father has some explaining to
How
do.
do I not know this?
Google Celine Dion's son.
Oh, wait, that's songs.
My father has some explaining.
Celine Dion's son
to
on
do.
Instagram.
I forgot to say the rest.
My father has some
No,
explaining.
and it's not Renishal. It's one of the twins.
No way.
Celine Dion, son, twin.
One of them's
Instagram.
unhinged, though, right? One of them's like, no? Isn't
We
one?
might all be unhinged.
No way!
Does he
Let
actually?
me see this.
look.
Let me say that.
No way!
Where is he? Where is he?
Look, see? He's got
Oh my god.
Poseidon
That's
look.
exactly how Poseidon looked at that age. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, what?
And look, see, when they're wearing the Canadian shirt, like the...
The bottom left, yeah, that
yeah.
one. Yeah, bottom left,
Bottom left?
right under
Yeah.
there. Yeah, that one. Yeah, dude.
Oh, bro.
Which
Here's
one?
what you're gonna
Which
do.
one is he?
One on the left, obviously.
Oh, this one.
Poseidon.
Oh my god, he's wearing the same tracksuit!
Yeah,
He's
yeah. Oh my
dressing
god.
up.
Oh my god, it's true. That's Poseidon's tracksuit.
Wait, does this mean, hold on, does this mean I can like
Poseidon-
inherit some of Celine Dion's money?
No, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna find him one day. You're gonna rush and be like, "Look, I don't have time to explain. I'm you from the future. I need $70,000 in cash right now."
He's like, I now go by Poseidon.
Yeah. Bro,
That
he's
is my new
wearing a
name.
tracksuit. He has a tracksuit just like that.
Dude,
Mom
it's
disowned me.
he's like Bizarro me. This one's Puma, that one's Adidas, but it's the same color.
Technically, though, I think you're Bizarro you. he's doing good.
He's
here.
just him.
Oh my god, that's wacky.
That is crazy. It's funny that he dresses like you, dude. I wonder if he listens to the pod.
I hope he listens to the podcast.
Oh, dude, that would be phenomenal.
Let's get him on the pod.
This is amazing. I'd get him on the pod.
That's hilarious, dude.
That's
I wonder
crazy.
where they live. I think because they used to live in Vegas. I wonder if they
she-
live in Florida,
she doing
Vegas.
shows
or,
still?
No,
No,
she's
no,
got
she's
a
old.
weird
Yeah.
disease, so she
Oh.
can't do shows anymore.
Get out of Vegas then,
She
right?
doesn't need to.
You
I'm
wouldn't be
pretty sure
Yeah.
she's a billionaire.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not a billionaire, but she's got a
high,
couple
100
hundred
millions. Yeah,
million.
she's safe.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of Barron Trump, did you guys see the whole conspiracy theory about him?
There's a time traveler.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Look,
is like his,
I don't
his
believe-
grandfather.
Yes,
and
I don't believe these things, but how cool is it? Can we just admit it's fucking cool?
Okay, but
Do you
also
know
like,
the story, or are you gonna fucking? If you know the story, just say it.
I don't. Well, basically,
you don't
like
grow 6 inches when you time travel, though. That's the thing.
what?
And imagine if
You
he
don't
wa-
grow 6 inches when you time travel.
if he was from 1932. In 1932, someone that was 5'4", people were like, "He's a
Yeah.
giant."
Exactly.
Like, the average height was 4 feet tall.
Makes no sense.
That's
So
why
you
he
have
beca-
a fucking. He'd be
Nephilim.
He'd be like, "I escaped the past because they put me in a traveling carnival.
That's why he became.
I
No,
was
no.
in a cage with the bearded lady."
They stretched my bones every night.
They said he traveled to the past.
So in a few years, he's gonna develop time travel.
So what's gonna happen is America's gonna fall, and then like he couldn't save America in the modern day, so he went back in time to like undo
But then
all kinds of
wouldn't
things.
it be saved now since he
Yeah.
already went back?
Yeah,
in
dude.
time?
No, because it's a different timeline.
He's
is
a
an avenue up.
he's a shitty time traveler.
If Barron's our last hope, dude, I'm pretty hopeful actually.
It's a good name, Baron.
Baron, yeah.
He's the
It
Baron of
sounds
the
so
US.
evil, though.
It
Yeah.
does, dude.
It's,
There's no way
yeah.
he isn't evil. Dude.
Baron.
Yeah, Baron. You could tell that.
There's no way this kid isn't evil.
The only way you can make him seem weirder is
one-
if his name was Damien.
Yeah.
Damien.
Yeah.
Nostos.
yeah.
That's a cool name though.
But I kind of like him. I'll tell you why. I like his mom.
Yeah.
His dad doesn't give a fuck.
No.
Kind of badass.
Yeah.
He's one of the tallest people in the country.
That's right.
There's something fun about it.
Yeah, dude. He's a threat. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. He is a threat.
Plus, no social media presence. Fuck, I don't know how they managed to convince the kid not to be on social media.
Oh, he's a sleeper cell, dude.
Yeah, the
I
kid
wonder
doesn't
though
realize that that's the best
if
decision.
he is charming for real, or because the people that were saying he was super charming are like
Right-leaning.
super Trump.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they're like, this guy's the best. He's insanely funny.
And then you cut to, he's like, but that's Megatron. Megatron thought.
And they're like, see?
But he's always observant. Like if you watch videos of him, he's always like well composed, observant.
But you have to, but I don't want to get a beating.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about Trump. I think
must
his
be
mom will beat the shit. She's a Russian broad. She's like, get the fuck out of you, stupid. You're not going to
Must be crazy that age to not be in the DMs.
Yeah.
Because you're that age, you're that famous, your dad's fucking Trump. There
Yeah,
are
but
women.
cock like
There are
that.
women out there, hot women, that would jump your bones just because you're related to Trump. That's just
I
the way
think
it is,
though,
right? Like
not chicks his age, but he can bang like super hot chicks in their 30s and 40s.
Oh, that's
Like
amazing.
every Fox News type chick.
Well, yeah, in Florida,
he could
dude.
really
he'd-
stand on him,
he'd-
Yeah, he goes to fucking Tampa.
Oh,
He's
my
banging
God.
every 48-year-old there is.
100%.
Yeah, he cannot discover sex or his career's
Yeah.
done.
But imagine watching like stepmom porn and they're like uglier than your actual mom.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to be not into it. You're like,
Yeah, his
yeah,
mom's
I
one
just,
of the hottest chicks, bro.
yeah, dude. Your mom's like, you're never gonna see a stepmom video with a chick that hot. They're just always medium hot. These girls.
So now he just doesn't find women attractive. He's like, ugh, you look
Maybe.
you look at my mom. Get out
Yeah.
of here.
Maybe they just grew him in like in a jar.
Yeah,
or
maybe he
something.
has to close his eyes when he's banging. He's like, tell me to finish my meal. Tell me to clean my room.
Go to
Now
school,
do it with
Baron.
an accent.
Baron Trump, go to school.
No, her it would be Russian. It'd be like Baron Trump. What does she call him? Baron.
Oh God,
Baron.
so hot.
Baron. Clean
she's
your
got
room.
nudes too.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
We've seen
with
her tits.
guns.
Yeah,
We have.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's the best first lady that's ever
Dude,
existed. Are you kidding
She's
me?
legit abroad.
The best first lady. Dude.
What's her name again?
Melania.
Melania. Ah, cool name too. For
What
sure.
was George Bush's wife? The
Barbara.
father, Barbara.
Barbara.
There are no pics of Barbara's boobs.
Barbara's Bush.
Barbara's
Yeah,
Bush.
there's Barbara's Bush.
You can find
That'd be
Barbara Bush.
amazing.
You can find a lot of Barbara
Barbara's
Bush.
Bush.
bitch.
Who had big tits was Nancy Pelosi.
Which one was Nancy Pelosi?
Nancy Pelosi. She's like
Her
she's some
husband is the gay guy, that closet gay guy that got
killed
beat
the
up.
taxi
or-
one.
Yeah.
We talked to her, and she had huge jugs. Like even back in the day, she's got like pictures, and like they were like just out to here. They were massive jugs.
Oh, Pelosi. Yeah, what
Yeah,
the fuck am I
Pelosi.
saying? How did I forget Nancy Pelosi? I'm retarded. Yeah, she has huge tits.
Yeah.
But she's an evil old lady.
Yeah, that's why she got the huge tits.
It carries all the
Misdirection.
evil.
Yeah, the evil's in there.
You pulling up the nudes or?
Did you guys see Judge
Yeah,
Judy?
he's
Just looking at him.
Fucking
He's on his
ordering a pizza.
What are you doing?
It's like, fuck, I gotta.
no, don't worry.
On Uber Eats.
I know. I'm
dude.
just hold on. I'm lining things
He's
up,
like, I
bro.
have to
Don't
time
worry.
travel to Vegas soon, so he's like, I gotta fucking wrap this up.
Did you guys see Judge Judy? People are freaking out because she's actually kind of thick.
Damn, that's Photoshop.
Bro, that is
No, it's not.
That is like she's
definitely
as old
Photoshop.
as my mom, bro. What are you doing? That's insane. That's disgusting.
Those
bro.
are all fake.
That's Photoshop.
Yeah, Judge
Yeah.
Think so?
Deadass. Yeah, she's on.
Yeah, look
she's
at
on
that one.
Tinder.
Look at that one compared to the other one above it.
Yeah,
Oh, that
that's
is
the real
Photoshop.
one.
That's
the real
Photoshop. I
one.
called it. You can see the chairs bending in the
Yeah,
back.
I
What are
can't
we
believe
doing
there's
here?
dudes like Poseidon. Like she's clearly on Tinder with the name Judge Deadass.
No, that's obviously not real.
So easy to fool, eh?
That's obviously not
you
real.
and Adam are gonna get
Oh my
scammed
God.
out of you guys, bro. What's funny about you? What's funny about you and Adam is you both enter rooms cock first.
You show him AI pictures. He's like, "That's a good picture." Like, dude, that's 9 fingers. He wouldn't even notice. He's like,
yeah. He's just looking at her.
What fingers?
Look, she has fingers. She has arms. Bro.
"Yeah, that's a shot. You had
For
a-
what?
Extra fingers."
What use would this woman have for arms with a house like that? Yeah, Nancy Pelosi I know has huge jugs, but she's evil and she cheats the system.
Yeah, so does everyone.
Everyone in power.
Absolutely everyone. It's funny because did you see the girl in, I think it was Vietnam or Thailand? Thailand. She's being sentenced to death.
What? Yeah.
For like a $12 million fraud. Like she was pumping money on the side, like banking cash on the side.
12 billion.
Money. You didn't kill them.
They're sentencing her to death, dude. And like in America, they would just make you president.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
fucking
money
wild.
crime. You can't have a death penalty for that.
Yeah.
Death penalty should be reserved for like rapists and pedophiles.
Yeah, it is pretty funny though when you think about it, because like 12 billion, and you're like, is that dollars or is that like their dollars? Is that like
Yeah.
$30,000 for us?
Yeah.
Like, what is that?
A Vietnamese property tycoon accused of embezzling 12.5 billion begins her trial.
Oh my god.
Her name is
Was she found guilty?
Trial, yeah. But
Truong Mailan.
she faces death penalty if she's found guilty, which she will be guilty, I'm pretty sure.
She's got to find a way to escape, bro. Use some of that
Yeah.
money and get them to blow you out of there.
Imagine if you fucking have 12 billion and you can't hire someone
Yeah.
to fucking
Wait,
break
what's
you
her
out
name?
of
You
Van
deserve to
Steen
die,
Fat.
I think.
No, it's Truong Mailan.
Truong Mailan.
Don't mind if I do.
Hey, I was
The
waiting for it.
66-year-old chair of the real estate company Van Thin Fat.
Wait, what?
Which is it?
Yeah. Van Thin Fat. Look, you got to decide.
One or the other.
Allegedly used thousands of ghost companies.
I met a couple
paid
girls that were
bribes
thin
to
fat, I'll be
government
honest.
officials. Wait, so why is she in trouble if she paid bribes to government officials to regulate stuff? So are the officials should be.
Shouldn't she just pay the judge now?
Like,
Yeah.
that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's what the judge trying to do. Is
Yeah.
like, so you like paying.
Death penalty. Death penalty. Okay. 3 months in time served.
85 other people are being prosecuted in connection, including a former state Bank of Vietnam official accused of accepting $5.2 million. He gets a slap on the wrist for
Can I
sure.
just say something? If you have accepted $5.2 million, move out of Vietnam.
Yeah. You know, it's one of the
Move
dirtiest
out
countries.
of Vietnam.
You made it, dude. Get out.
Like, you've made it. Why are you in the fourth world? Leave Vietnam. This is
Fourth
insane. Leave Vietnam.
That's like when you see like
Go
the,
find chicks with no dicks. Like, leave Vietnam.
the most expensive house in the world was in India next to the slums.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you're like, why are you spending $1 billion on a house
Yeah.
that smells like your neighborhood?
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah.
And you could spend a 1/1000th of that and still be the richest guy.
Yeah.
Within miles. Like, it's
cares?
just such a wild flex.
Yeah.
Well, because he's used to the smell, too, so.
He wanted to get
yeah.
above it. He's like, I'm going to build my house so high above the smog.
But heat rises, so.
Yeah.
If I'm a billionaire,
Yeah.
we're all going to a hot place,
Yeah.
Florida or something, and I'm building us a compound, and everyone has their custom house.
That's what Diddy did.
Yeah, we're gonna have our own neighborhood.
Yeah.
Are you crazy? $1 billion? What do you think I'm gonna do if I have billions? We all have our own house. I'm building everyone custom to what they want.
But that guy's a piece of shit, though. Like if you find the poorest neighborhood in the
You
world
build the best
and you
house.
build the best house, you just want to hurt those people.
Yeah,
but imagine.
You're like, oh fuck, they don't eat. Oh, but can we hurt them even more?
You're on top of one of your many balconies. You're like, you're hungry, my friend. You're hungry.
By the time you spit on them, the spit evaporates. It doesn't even get to them. Like, that's how high you are.
The house you're talking about, have you seen? It's like floors, right? It's like
It's giant.
yeah, one is just for cars, one is pool.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I know who you're talking about. He
I
made
saw a documentary on Netflix.
he made a room which is or not a floor, but like a large part of his house where it's basically kind of like the Netherlands. Like it's really cold. It's like a cold spot and it's snowing inside.
He made a room that's like the Netherlands.
Made a room that's like the Netherlands.
Well,
like,
like-
as if the Netherlands, like you want
Is
to
a
reference
room.
the cold, it's just the Netherlands.
Yeah.
No,
We
but like,
literally live in one of the coldest fucking places.
And
It's
then
just
you
a closet
Google
to
it.
Narnia.
and it's just
It's just a fridge.
yeah,
Like it's a cold room.
it's
You
a
put food
walk-in.
in there.
Oh, yeah, it's a walk-in
Put
freezer.
food in there, it stays cold.
Fucking
No,
like
no, no.
that. You know, like in Rocky 1 when he's fucking fighting in that
Siberia?
Netherlands room. He's punching the meat in the Netherlands room.
Antilia, it's
He's like,
it's,
you go to the kitchen, it's like Mexico.
it's $4.6 billion.
That's absurd.
That's crazy.
That's
price of the
insane.
house?
The price of the house.
Damn.
I'm
dude.
pretty sure
a
you can
country.
talk him down though.
yeah.
What a
That's
what a
insane.
ugly fucking house
That's
too.
crazy, dude.
Yeah.
But it's just disgusting.
That's crazy, dude. Why are they killing this other chick if you can barely buy a house with that much money over there?
That's in India.
You know what I mean?
Look at how ugly that fucking house is.
But it's fun to be inside.
Yeah, but imagine the group chat he's in where he's sending to his friends, like, look at this shit, dude.
Bro, if
Look
I
at how wild this
had
is.
$100
looks
billion, bro, the first thing I would do is get the fuck out of India.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, look, he has a cold room basically, and it's snowing.
I like I said, it withstands earthquakes too. It's like, what's the point of being the only building that withstands earthquakes?
I would just
And
buy
wouldn't
Hawaii.
you like if you want to hurt the people underneath you, wouldn't you want your house to fall on them and kill them?
Yeah, good point.
No, I want them to suffer. Just when their teepees fall, they see that mine still standing.
Or maybe his protection for an earthquake is just he has airbags so that the house falls and kills everyone.
just lands
But
on
he's
poor
like,
people.
I'm good.
I'm good, guys.
I'm
just
good.
They just
Poor
explode.
people breaking his fall. He's like, ugh.
Thank you, poor.
Thank you, poors.
You almost fell again.
Yeah.
But that's crazy though. Man, you have that much money and you don't leave the third world.
It is crazy. But Russian oligarchs, they kind of do the same. They're like
Russia's all right though. They have some nice cities. Like I could
I
see
think
why.
a
But
lot
they
of
bunker
those
down.
guys though, they're like he's the because being rich is one thing, but he's like powerful and people respect him there. And then he comes here and he's like, I'm one of the richest people in the world, and people don't give a fuck about him because he's a buffoon.
Like, look, do you want to work on my restaurant?
And they're
or
like,
not?
and you also drive Uber? That's crazy,
Yeah.
dude.
This is some of the metros in Russia, by the way, in Moscow.
Oh, wow.
Like how
Yeah, the
beautiful
subways.
is that?
Yeah.
The subways, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
But that's the thing. Russians, when they get rich, the richer they get,
The
the more underground they build.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, if you get rich in India, you build above ground. In Russia, they're just no. We want to tunnel to the center of the earth and just make a vault. Like that's they're doomsday prepping over there in Russia. It's different.
The truth is, the good thing about when you have a slave country, like when a communist, so you have no rights, because you decide whatever the fuck you want to do, and there's no price. Basically, you have slaves. You could build cool shit.
No.
Yeah. It comes at the expense of all the slaves that built that shit.
Yep.
But the communist people.
What do they call that back then?
Nice.
Economic liberalism.
Oh, is that
Economic
what it is?
That was back in the 1700s. There was a movement. It was before Marxism, before all communism stuff like that. It was economic liberalism, where the bourgeoisie and the government got together and they were like, "Hey, basically, we
stop us?
don't want you interfering in us. You just build roads, and we just want to make the most possible money for our country.
It's amazing.
So just let us do what we want." So they're like, "Okay, so you're allowed to have slaves. You're allowed.
that's not good. That's
Child
not good.
labor. You're allowed to work 24/7.
Okay.
Poor working conditions. If they died, they were factory workers. You could just replace them. So this went on. That's what started the labor union and the whole strike thing, because that was legal too. They're like, strikes, nope, illegal. They fucked them for it was like 100 years of bad.
Yeah, that's extreme.
You were living in extreme poverty, working 100 hours a week.
I want
Wild.
economic liberalism, but with human rights.
Right, yeah, with human rights.
Make as much money as you can, work as much as you want.
Yep.
But we have
that's
human rights.
Socialism. Then socialism came along. They were
No,
like,
socialism's garbage.
Well, it's not like the principle of it is like, if this company makes money, we all make money. Versus, I don't have to increase
That's
your
not true.
salary.
You don't all make
It's
money.
That's part of socialism
It's
is spreading the wealth.
No, listen to me.
Yeah, but they don't apply it.
Listen to me well.
Is to bridge
We
the
have
gap between
socialist
social
countries.
hierarchy. That's
we
the-
live in a socialist country. You get nothing back.
No.
If what's his name? The guy from Shark Tank, the Canadian guy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
The bald guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kevin makes $10 billion.
Yeah.
And he pays his taxes. You still get fucking nothing. Stop this myth. But you know what is gonna
We're in
happen?
capitalism.
Fucking Trudeau can take another Jamaican vacation.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna. You get nothing. They could tax you to the bone. You get taxed 53% here.
No,
the
I
more
know.
money you make, you get nothing.
Principles matter,
Look at
though.
that. Look at me driving around here looking for parking because
Yeah.
there's holes everywhere. There's nothing works. Everything's broken.
Yeah.
It's a broken
But
system.
The
the
difference-
principles are different than what's like even communism. A lot of people
On
would argue that
paper-
communism
on
on paper
paper, our
works,
system
but it
is
never
amazing.
works.
Yeah.
But
It's always
horrible.
corrupt.
On paper, communism is by far the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
On paper, but people are fucking garbage.
yeah, but because
So-
communism on paper is everyone is equal.
We share.
The janitor is equal to the doctor. What they
community.
fail to mention is that you're not going up to the doctor's level. The
Yeah.
doctor has to come down to the
Yeah.
janitor's
Yeah.
level. So there's no incentive.
And then no one's gonna fucking work hard.
Yeah.
Because you're like, why would I work hard?
But that does work on smaller scale. So you look at communes, which are pretty cool, like in Sweden and stuff, like place like that. They have like 50 people, and they're like, today it's your turn to cook, and like today it's your
Yeah.
turn to clean, and like they switch, and they have this like beautiful little life where they all just, I guess, fuck each other. I don't know what
Fucking hippies, bro.
Yeah, it's like it's definitely incest and weird, but
yeah,
it
and
kind of works.
cultish.
yeah,
It
I don't
is
like
cultish.
that's how the feeling I get. I don't like the
Yeah.
cultiness.
Why do we all have to wear white and all like kill these children? Like
Yeah,
why?
What do you
Why do
mean this
all
month you
our-
all gotta fuck my mom? No. Hold on a second. Like it's
Did you
crazy.
see the documentary about Rael? You know
Yeah.
the
Oh, I watched it.
Raelians?
Yeah, I was laughing. The
Yeah.
asshole part.
I
got-
kind of like was like I missed out.
It's weird though, because I met like when I was when I first moved to Montreal, like I met I used to be super curious about religions, and I met a dude that was a Raelian. He was like one of their priests or whatever, and then he was explaining the religion, and they're really good salesmen because they just took everything from the Bible and then kind of explained it with aliens, and it makes sense.
Makes
Yeah,
way
yeah,
more
yeah.
sense
Wait,
actually.
yeah, it's way better because he's like
Yeah.
the fucking the
Star of Bethlehem?
like the star. It's
How's
not,
it?
it's
It's a
because he
spaceship.
goes in those days they didn't know how to describe a spaceship. And I was
Perfect.
like, makes
Ancient
sense,
aliens.
makes
Yeah.
sense, makes sense. And
He took all the ancient aliens idea, mixed it
Yeah.
up. He's like, bro, this is amazing.
Smart.
Yeah.
And then, but then where he lost me, it was like, because I was just asking him, I was like, yeah, but why does everyone have to have sex with with a
With
Rael.
Rael.
Like that, isn't that weird? No, but and then he'd change it back, and then he goes,
Daddy's got a fuck.
Small price to pay.
So I asked him, I was like, I started talking about, since he was a priest, about how priests in the Catholic Church, a lot of them are pedophiles, and he was like, none of us are pedophiles, and I was like, you're not. He goes, no, we have like real jobs. We have real jobs, and we can have sex. And I asked
Three
him,
of us are priests.
I asked him what his job was. His job, he was a male stripper, and I was like, okay, you can't be a priest and a male stripper at the same time.
Look, you either got to be a priest
You
and
haven't
a
met my
pedophile.
priest, clearly.
You can't
What?
be a priest and a stripper. Priest and pedophile.
Priest and pedophile, I can
Go to the
go
Vatican,
with.
baby.
Yeah, because when I'm with a priest, I'm the stripper.
That's fucking. It is funny though. The guy's
Yeah,
like,
it is.
we're all legitimate adults.
Yeah.
I, aside from being a priest for the aliens, fucking dance. I shake my dick.
Yeah.
And they all wear swastikas.
Wait,
Oh
what?
Yeah, because their first logo was swastika.
It's like the Buddhist symbol, and they're
they were
trying to
like,
reclaim it.
No,
Like,
they
dude,
they were like, it's
it's actually Buddhist. You're like, okay, calm
yeah.
down.
Wait, are you sure? He's like, dude, I'm telling you, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
It's actually Buddhist, but all these fucking Jews are getting mad at us. And they're like, well,
Yeah, no, it's for sure Buddhist, but also the tunnels they're
Also,
digging over
the
here.
fucking they control everything.
shit.
Am I right?
Have you noticed the weather shifting? Yeah.
I think it's Hindu, right?
They basically
yeah.
combined the Hebrew, the Star of David, and
Oh,
the
yeah,
swastika.
swastika.
Yeah.
to really piss off Jews.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, which makes it even worse for Jews.
That is hilarious.
That's like Kanye's new logo, I think.
Yeah, that's the new Yeezys.
Wow.
That's crazy. But also, like, these, in the documentary, I didn't know about this. I guess I heard it when I was a kid, but, like, they were up here. They were around here up north, right? They
Yeah.
had their whole thing. And then they were actually, one of the girls that was a part of this, she was, like, one of the leading scientists in the field of cloning.
Yeah, but
She
they
was on the
pretended that they had cloned a human.
So they literally said, we cloned a human. They went to Congress in the States.
They had to go to court, and then they were
they
like,
changed it.
"Tell us where the human is."
Yeah, dude, it's
Yeah.
fucked up. Like, and they were really trying to experiment because that's when Dolly, the
sheep.
sheep,
Yeah.
like, and we all suddenly forgot that we could clone for some reason. Okay.
No, the government's cloning.
Yeah, for sure they're cloning, dude.
But I don't know how clones work in real life. This is my theory. Is it just a genetic copy of you,
Yes.
like how a kid, almost your kid, but except this one will be identical,
Yeah.
so it'll look like you. But it doesn't mean, depending on how it grows up, it might not have the same mannerisms or whatever. Or is it so tight to your DNA, it might have some dormant memories of from the time they cloned you. That's always the
Did
thing.
you see the
Nature
thing?
versus nurture.
Like
yeah.
I saw a thing how I don't know why these people think this, but they're like Dave Chappelle isn't the real Dave Chappelle.
Yes.
he was.
Diddy too.
He when the whole Comedy Central thing went down, and he went to Africa. He didn't actually go to Africa. They killed him and then brought back a clone. But you're like, but how? Like, do they have a microwave to like make him like?
Fast
Like,
growth.
fast.
yeah, they're like, hey, this is Dave Chappelle. This is the clone. And then the new Dave Chappelle, the clone Dave Chappelle, is way better at comedy than
Yeah.
the original.
Yeah,
Dave
and
Chappelle.
super
You know how
jacked.
fucking amazing that is? You're like, look, fuck, the first guy was good. The
Yeah,
comedy
even
said,
better.
holy fuck, 4 specials in 9 days.
but
God damn.
that theory comes from dudes who are like, look, I'm gonna be honest, I can't really tell them apart.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's a clone. I mean, it could be Samuel Jackson. I don't fucking know. I don't know how this works. I can't tell the difference.
Yeah, people are like, he looks different, right? He's like, I'm like, yeah, so different, way different.
He saw Cat Williams talking shit about Kevin Hart. He was like, why is Kevin Hart talking shit about himself?
Yeah, be proud, Kevin. Why you gotta be like that?
He's
Fucking, why are you dressed up like a pimp and insulting yourself?
He's talking about himself in the third person. This fucking egocentric. Yeah,
It's so
funny.
stupid.
That's funny.
Yo, so this summer, you heard any news about the festival?
I didn't make an offer to buy it because
Ooh.
I don't know if we
I
talked
don't know.
about
Yeah,
this.
me and you
on-
talked about it. I don't know if we're gonna say it on air.
I got a weird letter from the people handling the Just for Laughs going out of business. It was like a going out of business sale, and they were like, "Hey, if you want to buy the festival, here's all the details of how much money they were making, and here's a non-disclosure that I didn't even ask to see the details. So the non-disclosure
Is void.
Is void. So I'm like, okay, and then I look at it, and they were like, in the thing they talked to my manager. They were expecting an offer in the neighborhood of 20 million. So I wanted to offer 100,000 just as a goof. But then I didn't do it because I was like,
Aw.
no, I didn't do it because I was
Can I
like,
do it? I'll offer 100 G's.
no, it's done. It was done last week. But I was like, because if I get it, imagine if
I have to run this
you
whole
get
thing?
it and you're like, oh fuck. So it was worthless.
They should have brought it on the Dragon.
Yeah.
And be like,
Shark
we're
Tank?
looking for 100,000 for 0.5% of our company. And like, what the fuck is this company? Yeah, we haven't made a profit in years. We've been burning money, but
We don't
think-
know what we're doing. We're incompetent.
So you have a $20 million valuation?
There was an article in La Presse this week that how this is another reason why they went out of business. They got defrauded by it was 880,000.
What?
There was a guy that he'd send emails. He pretended, and this is definitely an inside job. They had let's say they had a contract with you.
Yeah.
And then let's say your email or your team's email ends with if it's Chris Ramsay, he'd send a email with your name
Right.
going, hey, finally, instead of sending it to this bank account, it's easier if we do it this way. And then, so they were just wiring money to a guy that was just sending emails, but all the emails, like instead of being
Chappelle,
like
Gilbert.
chrisramsey.com, it was like chrisramsey17 at Gmail.
Yeah.
You know, so it's all fucking garbage.
God.
And he was they were sending it to, it was all TD bank accounts, like wiring money. But TD has branches worldwide. So it might be just some fucking dude in some shithole country that had. But they
got
had,
the Nigerian
they
scam.
had
You had
to,
the list.
They
Yeah.
had
No
to have
way.
a
Ledger.
friend in the
Like
the
a bookkeeper or
building. Yeah, yeah.
something.
I don't even think you need to. I think you just need to figure out that they're stupid and send it, because this used to happen to some bigger companies. Someone defrauded
yeah.
Google, I think Amazon. He would just send bills.
Yeah, because when
for
you're paying
services
that much for
rendered.
things,
Yeah.
I know how much fucking bills I have to pay every month with this company.
You're one dude, yeah.
That like if I get I'll sign sometimes a check. I'll be
think,
like,
though-
did we already pay this? Like this is $9,000. I have to pay
think
this
though,
again. Like I
like,
have no
kinda.
idea.
Like when I did my deal with them for the Bell Center, like it was a good amount.
Yeah.
And the person that I made the deal with and the person that signs the check isn't the same person.
Yeah, how can you?
So maybe it was they just like Googled, okay, there was an outdoor show
Yeah.
with Abba and Preach,
Yeah.
and Abba and Preach are getting 20,000. Let's just send a bill for 180 because they're not gonna know.
If you can say like what venue it was for and stuff like
Yeah.
that, like for sure you're gonna pay. Like for
Yeah.
sure you're gonna be like, yeah, okay, no problem. Like
So dumb.
crazy.
Yeah.
But like, who falls for that, dude? Who nowadays falls for
companies
that
that go out of business.
shit? Yeah, exactly. Fucking Chris Ramsey, 17. And you're like, the fuck.
Like
out
one
of
of the like when the list of creditors they had, one of the biggest ones was a dépanneur, right?
Oh.
So just like a fucking like a 7-Eleven, they owed $77,000 to a dépanneur in Rosemont.
How is that even possible? Why are they even making deals with the debt?
I don't know if it's it's definitely like
insane.
it's I don't know, like it's either like a weird.
Why are you making deals with
Yeah, I
a
don't
corner
know.
store?
Yeah.
Could you imagine, like, if the New York Comedy Festival is like, we owe a lot of money? Who? One of the bodegas down the street.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Or
And
What if
imagine,
it's just-
like
no,
Just for Laughs technically is bigger than the New York Comedy
It is,
Festival. It's way bigger.
What if it was just an employee that just, he lived nearby and he's
Run
like,
a tab.
running a tab.
JFL's got it.
He's
You
getting
know-
cigarettes
You know what I think
Howie
it was,
Mandel's
though?
got me. Don't worry.
You know what I think it was, though, for real? It's probably like
mafia related or
yeah, or like they were ordering. I don't know. Like
Takeout?
it's dumb to not contact Molson,
Yeah.
especially. I think like Evenko was owner of like a quarter of Just for Laughs, and Evenko is Molson.
right.
So if you're buying beer, wouldn't you buy it from one of the owners instead of going to some
It
shithole
goes deep.
dépanneur?
probably 5-10 years from now, there's going to be this like really crazy documentary that we're going to see about
Yeah.
everything that we're talking about right now.
It's gonna be this. They're gonna use this as a clip. And just videos the festival of me and Mike being like
For sure.
counting
though.
money.
Yeah, flashbacks to you guys just living it up.
No. The truth is, when I got when I got on the festival, it was 2018 when we did the first 2DM live over there. When I got in, the money was gone. When I got in, it was when they stopped paying people big money. I missed it. Mike used to laugh about that. He's like, "You just missed the big money." There was no. The only people that were making crazy money would be like the biggest names, a Mike, a Burr, this and that. Everyone else wasn't.
I look forward to whatever they're going to come up with, whatever it is. I hope that there's still. That Montreal still is somewhat of a comedy hub. I hope
we can make it, but you know the problem is the guys that have a name. Let's say
they don't
let's
need
say
to
we
come
work.
here. I know
No.
that,
It's just
Yeah.
we're busy, so we can't. Because let's say if Mike would lead a festival,
Yeah.
bro, it would be insane. The problem is everyone has their own tours. We're doing the podcast. We have lives.
Yeah, but it's about the
very
fans.
busy.
Like,
no. I'm saying it's not we don't want to. It's
Yeah.
there's so much. If you tag that on,
Yeah.
if you want to do it well, you have to.
course.
Dedicate time and effort to it, or else it'll be half-assed because
Yeah,
you're
but
just
not
gonna
you guys.
delegate.
Like,
And there was
whoever, like,
so much, like there was
do it.
too much free garbage.
Yeah.
There was like the last couple of years, there was just like
Free shows, you mean?
They wanted it to be the biggest comedy festival in the world, so to make it the biggest, they had to just put fucking garbage. And then they were like, oh, people were bitching, no, but it's too expensive. Okay, we'll do free shows. But then if you're doing like a bunch of free shows, people go, why the fuck am I gonna pay?
Yeah.
If I can see, like Andrew Schultz did a free outdoor show.
Yeah.
So you're like, I got Andrew Schultz for free.
Why would I
Why
pay
the fuck would I
$70?
pay $70 for
Great
Ronnie
point.
Chang?
Yeah.
And then then you don't show up for Ronnie Chang, and they're like, oh, we're not selling tickets anymore. Of course you're not selling tickets. You're fucking giving Andrew Schultz away for free.
Good point.
Yeah, that happened to me too, and I was because they booked me for like the big outdoor show.
Yeah.
But then I was also doing my hour indoors.
Right. Indoors, yeah.
And then I was having trouble selling the hour because all the people would
Yeah.
drive down from other parts of Quebec. I'm like, we can't believe we get to see you for free. And I'm like, are you coming to my hour show? They're like, no, why? I just saw you
just
now.
saw your show twice.
And I was
Yeah.
like, fuck, this doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's also the draw though to comedians, which I think existed here, especially with like the Nasty show. And if you look at what Skankfest is doing right now,
Skankfest is doing it the best.
It's not about the payday for the comics. It's really about the fans. It's really about being in a place where phones are off. We're hanging out. We're doing the fucking rawest, funniest comedy that the world knows right now, and the people who appreciate it the most drive all the way there to go see it.
You know what?
You can create that.
That's why I like Skankfest.
What sucked this summer about the Nasty show, like people thought it was a joke. They're like they had a audio thing before they go. We are in a land that hasn't been non-ceded land.
Yeah, they say that the
You're watching this show
on stolen land.
Stolen land. This land was not ceded.
it's still shit,
by the and then they name whatever tribe.
That's
that owns it.
every in Canada, every venue.
Bro, I was born in '86 and my family immigrated here in the '70s. I
you're
still
like
shit.
colonizer.
And it's a Nasty show. So it's weird that you everyone expected it to like have a punchline at the end.
Yeah.
So everyone was like, "This is stolen land," and it'd always get like a. People would be like, "Oh, this is amazing! They're going there. They're going there. This is gonna be nasty.
gonna be
for
nasty,
real."
yeah.
You guys know about Ben Bankus?
I know Ben Bang.
Yeah, so I hung out with him in Austin. He's a great guy, super funny, but he's got a bit. He posted it, but he's got a bit on Chinese people. You don't see them like being like, oh, this corner store was formerly like they're not oh, this was claimed by. No, they don't give a shit. You know what I mean?
Why would they?
Why do we have to give a shit? You know, they don't give a shit.
No, it's you should.
It's kind of funny.
It doesn't help anything. It makes everything awkward and weird.
Yeah.
And it's all basically to show people that I'm a good person, which is fake. If you have to show, I have a bit I'm trying to work out on stage about how Canada, no matter what it says, they don't like immigrants. And the way that I know that they don't like immigrants is the way they talk about immigration. Because when we say there's a problem, there's too many immigrants, they go, if we don't take him in, who's gonna take him in? And they can't do any better. They don't know any better. If your wife, if I ask her, hey, how does Chris see you? How does he talk to you about people?
Yeah.
And she goes, he says, if he didn't marry me, who would marry me? And I can't do any better. What can I do myself? She'd go fucking
right.
crazy.
And there are people in the street that they've asked that to, like, hey, what do you think? Because they're out there picketing, like it was in the UK when they're like, oh, let the immigrants in, let the refugees, give them a place to sleep, and they're all like this. Yeah. And there's a guy literally out there, the camera crew, and a bill and a thing, and he's like, great, we're looking for places for the
what's your
refugees.
address?
Would you? And they're like, no, I have no space. I have no space. Sorry.
Yeah, neither does Canada.
Yeah,
There's
no
housing.
one had room. Everyone who was there, no one had room, and that's exactly what we're doing here. We're just signaling, dude. That's all you're doing. You're not doing anything.
No, it's fake shit.
It's not helping anybody. It's fake shit.
Yeah, it's like everyone in New York saying, why aren't we letting people come in?
And then when they did.
But then they come in through Texas. Every state that they come in, people don't want them.
Yeah.
And then everyone fucking Maine in Vermont
Yeah.
that no one's going there. They're like, we should let them in. Of course, we should let them in. They're not going to your house.
Exactly.
They said that to New York, and then when Texas started busting them to New York, they fucking panicked.
Yeah.
Like, stop sending them here. What do you mean stop? I thought you said you want them.
Yeah. It was pretty funny.
It's crazy. What a world. What a world. How you like Austin? We didn't talk since you came
Austin
back.
was mad, dude. It was crazy. I celebrated my birthday there, my 40th. Thank you.
Oh,
happy birthday.
Thank
Yeah.
you. And yeah, just hung out. Hung out with the Kill Tony guys. I'm working on a project with Tony, doing some playing cards with them.
They look
so
cool,
that's-
by the way.
Thank you, doing that, and then got to just really chill with a lot of really good comics. It was funny. We were at mid-season. I did some Magic, holding court, and everybody's fucking going nuts. And then Brian Simpson comes in, and Brian Simpson's very how do I say, he's a bit like a cynical person. Like he's always like kind of like, oh, this fucking thing, and like, but that's what makes him funny. He's very observant. And then obviously I'm like, all right, we're gonna see how he reacts to Magic. And I do one trick to him, and he screams and he runs out of midseason. Everyone's dying. Obviously, he did it for the bit because he's black and it's Magic or whatnot. But it was fucking awesome. Yeah, everybody. It was cool. I got to meet a lot of people that I started following, like Shane's crew and them. Like O'Connor and Lemaire.
they're
and
cool dudes.
Ian Fidance. I sat with them, did Magic for those
Ian
guys.
Fidance,
and-
cool dude also. Yeah.
yeah, all super cool. Got to catch a bunch of shows. Got to see Mark Norman up there, so he was super funny. He did a bit.
it's crazy
Is he
that when
living in Austin now?
No, he's in New York still.
But
Okay.
he goes down a lot. He does
But yeah, well, he
podcasts.
does the Protector Parks with
Okay,
Rogan
yeah.
and them. So, got to see some class, some really really good comedy.
It's crazy that we're the only ones here. Like we're far up north, like further than
Yeah.
everyone. It's just fucking 10 of us in Montreal. How many are we? 5.
Yeah.
And then we keep having to fucking fly down the states.
And it's
We gotta go more often.
nonstop down there though. I even got I did a set at the Creek in the Cave, which was super weird because I know Adam Lucky who does all the sets, all the stuff there at the Creek in the Cave, and I was like, hey, if there's anything open, and he's like, yeah, actually, he's like, we're doing They kind of like raised money for Nick Roche's family. Nick Roche, who hung himself last September. He was a comic. He was well respected, nice guy. But they were doing like a family thing, right? Of like all the close family
Very
and
emotional.
stuff. Very emotional.
And you?
Hold on.
Oh, fuck.
And they made it a competition between comics, so there was a prize.
Oh, what a fuck.
Oh no,
Dude, the vibe, I swear, I was in the green room and everybody was like, and there was judges like, oh, this and that, and there was like a $1,200 cash prize, and the family's right there, and I saw them grieving in the green room before, and it was like and they're like, do you want to do 10 while we're tallying up the votes to see who wins the money? And I'm like, yeah, all right.
no.
And I get out there, yeah, and I'm like, I guess I'm the magic relief to the comedy show. I'm like, all right, and I start doing stuff, and it was okay, but everybody had the same. A few people killed, a few people really killed, but
Yeah.
most everybody
Nick
was
Roche
like,
definitely
Yeah.
killed.
yeah, but most everybody was like this, right? It was like all, and even my jokes, they were good, but they're like, we don't want to see magic right now,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I get it. I'm sorry. And I did my set and it was fine, but
He's
it was
taking
weird.
a quarter out of
Yeah.
the victim's mom's ears.
Yeah.
Whoa, what's this?
Yeah, I was doing a seance. I was like, he's here with us right now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah.
a
You
weird
should
thing.
have done
It's,
that.
it's a weird thing to hire a
Yeah.
magician at a wake
Yeah.
that's also a competition for money.
All of it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very.
Nothing works.
It was very insane. It shouldn't have worked and it didn't. But
Yeah.
I'm still thankful I got to perform at the Creek. It's the first time doing a set there, so it was all right. Fine with me.
It's true. We got to figure out our schedules in the summer. Go
yeah.
down there, record episodes.
Yeah, Wes now he's moving down. He's going to get a spot, I think, in June.
In Austin?
And, yeah, and we recorded a podcast down there. It's where a lot of those guys record. They rent a studio. It's called Black Rabbit Studio.
Is it a nice studio? Because we need one. when we
Yep,
go
it's got the
down.
brick wall, the red light. It's very, very nice. The guy who runs it, Josh, he's a sweetheart. But there's like a 44-seat little room right adjacent to it, and it's a spot where all the comics like work out stuff.
Oh,
and
fuck.
Wes, I think he's getting like a weekly thing there once he moves down, and so there'll be that. And there's doors
Oh,
open
nice.
down there, yeah, for sure.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna go down. We got to record some 2DMs. Plus everyone's there, so we get guests.
And you guys are tight with Adam Egget and like
Yeah,
that
it's
whole
always
crew
been
at the
nice, yeah.
mothership. So like it'll be no problem to get spots. Yeah.
That's what he told me to last time when I was down there when I fucked up the dates.
Yeah.
He said just email me. Super nice.
Yeah, sweet. No, everybody's been awesome. It's just such a really welcoming community, which you don't always get when you're in either magic or comedy. Sometimes they're very jealous or pushing away. And
Yeah, but
it's-
there everyone's there. Plus, I think Rogan too mentally because of what he did over there. He made everyone like, yo, you're a community. You're
Yeah.
fucking comics.
Yeah.
But, like normies are gonna fuck with you. Why would you fuck with each other? Type of thing.
Yeah,
So they're very
exactly.
bonded.
Yeah.
I like it.
They got a tight thing going on.
Yeah,
I like it.
that's what you need. But yeah, we're so far away. Fuck, we're the furthest up. There's no one further than us. We're up. We're alone in Montreal.
Yeah.
and the closest is New York.
No direct flights to Austin yet. Still 2 flights.
Really?
Yeah, Toronto's got one now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the best one? Is it Houston? Montreal, Houston?
I
or no?
hate going through Houston.
I don't
because
like Houston.
I'm always missing my connection
Okay.
because you got to take that fucking tram
Okay.
and then adds like a 20-minute plus the walk.
So you do
every-
Montreal, Toronto.
Yeah, if I can.
Okay.
I don't like Houston, man, personally.
Yeah, I'm sick. I've missed
I like
3
the
flights in
city of
Houston.
Houston.
I can't like it. I don't like it.
One time I
My
was
sister-in-law's
10 minutes
still there.
early and the guy was closing the door, and I was like, hey, I'm here 10 minutes before, and he's like, sorry, and I'm like, no, I'm here. He's like, can't do it, can't do anything. We're already closing. I'm like, doors open, plane's there, we're not moving. I'm here. My name's on the ticket. Sorry, we closed it early.
Fuck, what do you mean you closed early? That's insane.
Reopen
the
it.
same thing happened to me in Germany.
Sorry. Close it. Click. I'm
But
like,
it hasn't closed yet. Why are you being like that?
bastard.
I hate that shit. But yeah, I'm not a Houston guy. I don't mind Dallas.
I've never been to Dallas. I went to Bahamas. Went to Bahamas for a few days, just vacation, just chilling. That was nice too. That was nice.
Bahamas.
Yeah, it was alright. It was just like resetting, chilling
With
on the
the family?
beach. Yeah,
Nice.
just chilling and just doing nothing. Honestly, like
Okay.
was just laying in the sun.
Resort? Or you
Yep.
rented a
No
villa?
resort, but it was
Okay.
like a 2-story villa that I had on the resort.
Okay.
It was like really sick. Yeah,
What
it was
resort
nice.
was it?
It was on Exuma, and
Okay.
it wasn't Sandals. It was right beside Sandals, so I forget
Okay.
whatever that one was. But it was nice, and then just didn't do fuck all. I thought I was gonna go see pigs.
Did you see? There's this fucking comedian I started following on Instagram. She did Sam Tripoli's show recently. Because people were sending me videos of her, so I followed her on Instagram. They go, bro, this is the lady version of you. It's the one. I don't know if you saw the video where she was doing the dating show where you're hidden behind a curtain.
No.
And the guy, like, there's a guy talking, contestant number 1, and she's like, ugh, you sound fucking gay. She's telling the guy.
Was it Sam Tripoli?
hey. No, it was just some random dude.
okay.
And then he's like, is it because I have a high-pitched voice? Like, oh, you think you're threatening me? She goes, because your voice got higher, you fucking retard. And I was like, oh, man, this chick's funny. And then I saw a clip of her. She was on stage, and she said something like, you guys believe in aliens? And then people are like, yeah. He goes, of course you do. You're all fucking retarded. And I was like, oh, I like this chick. But I want to.
Kimberly Gongdon.
No, we know Kimberly Congdon.
Congdon.
Kim Congdon. We know who that is. She
She was on our podcast.
she was
Yeah,
on
we're
the-
homies. She's a
No, it's another
really good
Josie
comic.
Ann. Something with a J.
Yeah, because she's on that new she's on Justin Willman's new show. Prank Magic and the Magic
She
Prank
was a
Show.
writer, Kim
She's-
Congdon, on Impractical Jokers.
Yeah.
But she's on the show. She's a regular on
Yeah, she
Willman's
does.
show.
funny, her.
Yeah, that's not. I like that show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine. It's
She's
great.
in the
Little
States,
pranks
right?
and magic, and it's awesome.
What the fuck's her name?
Willman was just on.
It's good
We
for
might be
magic,
drunk.
I
Yeah,
think,
exactly.
For
Like
you guys.
Wes and I are both in the same sort of place where we're like prop comedy and sort of like funny magic is if you look at like you look at Dimitri Martin.
yeah, I found it.
He used a
Fucking
prop.
hilarious, but the stuff I've seen.
A special Attell put out, he pulls out a prop, a flute. So we're starting to see a little bit more of it because so we're getting away from that hokey 90s
Yeah.
bullshit that we had.
You know what? That happened though. It was just that Bill Burr hated, Bill Hicks hated Carrot Top, and
Right.
then everyone was just like,
Yeah, same boat.
Bill Hicks said that prop comics were hacks.
Yep.
They're hacks,
Yeah.
but they're not all hacks.
No, exactly. And there are a lot of hacks, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
But there are people who are doing proper comedy and just adding a little bit, like Attell or
Yeah.
like Dimitri. It's like adding a little bit to just elevate it a bit, or just to be different from whatever
Did you
you're
like
seeing.
Attell's special?
I thought it was Dave Attell, so it's like I'm biased. I like him, and I think
'Cause he's so good. Like he's a good club comic.
Oh, he's-
but for a special, he's not good.
It's not what you're used to seeing
Yeah.
from Attell. I will agree. Like he's on the spot. You can't be faster than that guy. He wears that bandana. And like Seinfeld hit him up afterwards, and he's like, "Was it cold in there or something?" Like jabbed him. He felt like a piece of shit after. Was this the girl?
Yeah,
the
this
clip
made
you're
me
talking
laugh.
about?
Yeah. This the one they sent to me, and they go, bro, there's a chick version of you.
A trick or a treat?
You sound gay, bro. You sound so f***ing gay.
Are you more of a trick or a treat? I just want to take you to New York and the Bronx and dick you down. The way you do. You want to talk to me like that? Are we doing this right now?
Well, I'm gonna be threatened threatened because your voice got higher pitched? I deadlift double my weight. That's 50 pounds, bro. He just sounds like he's the kind of guy who orders oat milk at the coffee shop.
I'm lactose intolerant.
I like that.
I knew you were gonna say something gay like that.
You think I can just control if I'm lactose intolerant?
Shit yourself like a real man.
Yes.
Yeah. Be happy. Are you like having a good time?
I can't believe you're even asking me this question.
I know. Yeah, I can't believe it either. You know, I'm being real.
I cannot. You know what you need? You need to go to war. That's what you need.
Yo, this chick's hilarious.
I told
Can you say the word coffee for me?
No.
Say the word coffee.
Coffee.
No, just say the word coffee. You're not being an obedient little darling.
Why would? Oh my God. I can't.
You're so small, we can sense
Daddy
it.
doesn't like that.
You're not a daddy.
You ain't even seen me yet, Shawty. I got to.
First of all, you're trying to sound black, and you're 100% white.
Sound black is crazy. That's really racially motivated.
No, he's definitely Indian.
Oh, hell no.
I get into
Indian guys like, no.
Don't pair my people into this.
So funny.
That's
Yeah, if you scroll,
funny.
well, if you go to where I was
What
on her
does
thing,
she
there's a
look
lot
like?
more. Yeah, I don't know if she's.
She probably looks like a comic because that's what they. That's
No, she's not bad looking at all.
Yeah, but these are all comics.
Yeah,
Is she good on stage though?
that's her. Yeah, I've only seen small clips, and she was funny. I'll ask.
Great looking.
I'll ask Dave Landau. She did Normal World. I'll ask Dave. But
Oh, I've seen her before.
Oh,
Yeah, she is
fuck.
funny.
yeah, she's.
I've seen
dude,
her. Have I seen her roast battles? Maybe.
Dude, I don't, everything I've seen of her, she's fucking funny, and thank God we're not in
Yeah,
the same city.
that's her at the Vulcan.
Because we'd get arrested for fucking saying crazy shit.
Yeah, she's down in Austin, I guess.
Hold on, I got an idea.
That's yeah, they're doing that in
What are
Austin.
you doing?
With a lot of
On
those
TikTok.
comics are just.
But you
making
literally have
clips
videos
now.
of her right
You
there.
you had videos.
But I have to
of
log
her
in, and
doing
I forgot my
stand-up.
password.
No, but you.
No, cause look,
Like click on the.
Okay.
but I forgot my password.
He always forgets his fucking password.
Hold on, bro.
It's fucking dick me down 69. Give me a dumb haircut 69. 1 2 3.
All right, that's good.
This is
job.
his feed.
Still
Wait,
waiting on
Did
her.
a good job. Go
first
down
one,
to
the
the
first
gay
one, right?
guy.
Wait, can we just go on your feed for a second?
I'm not logged in. Okay, so there you go. She's doing stand up.
We have African migrants this time. Everybody's like, oh, they're coming for our jobs. And I'm like, they're black. They're not coming for our jobs. We've got an obesity epidemic. They're coming for our fat white women.
That's funny. This guy walked up.
African migrants this time.
Yeah, the black guy got up. He's like, nah, she knows too much.
And I'm like, they're black.
Hey, she's edgy.
That's a good joke.
Good joke.
That's a very fucking good
Let's
joke.
say
There she is with Uncle Laser. Looked up, right? Yeah, it's all.
where?
Top right.
They're all in Austin. This is all part of the same
Everything's
Austin crew,
propaganda
I
every
guess.
time I watch TV. I'm like, gee, can you put another fat black retarded person in this commercial?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No.
Thank God I'm not in the same city as her, bro.
Funny.
Bro, we'd fucking I'd be in jail.
That's crazy.
She's new though, right?
Yeah.
I had never
like it.
seen her until I saw these clips, and I was like, oh, bro, this
But
is
good,
amazing.
good jokes.
Yeah.
Solid
Yeah,
jokes.
yeah,
solid
I-
writing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying
Yeah.
props to her. If you fucking go watch her, go follow her, bro. Chick's fucking hilarious.
There's a guy stirring up
Ballsy.
shit in Austin right now. Ty Rivera. You know about Ty?
Fuck, that sounds
Yeah,
familiar.
Ty, his friend. I see him. I was it Ty and friend. Oh no, I did a roast with him. We were judging or whatever. Super nice guy, but he's also like very about drama, and he's like,
Is he a gay guy?
yeah, with
Okay,
tattoos
yeah, I
in his
know him,
face.
yeah.
Kind of looks like yeah, and like piercings and stuff. But he's like. He's calling out people on Instagram now, just like
is he the guy
called
that
out
talks
Adam
shit
Egget,
about
called
Adam
out,
Egget?
yeah, like other comics.
I don't like that though. I don't
Yeah,
like that. Adam
obviously-
Eget's a good fucking dude.
Trust me, I'm literally still watching it though. it's the thing. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna.
What's he calling him out for? For not booking him?
No, it's just slander. It's slander, like that they're booking people, favoriting and stuff like that. But you know,
But that's what all clubs.
Yeah,
do.
everything's
it
everything's
kinda
gonna be-
is,
everything.
yeah.
Every business ever
Yeah.
is that.
but you always get
These
this. You
people are
always get this
so
stuff.
fucking dumb.
Yeah.
That they're like, why'd they hire him? Because
Yeah.
they like him more than you.
Yeah, that's
It's part of the it's not only a meritocracy in,
Yeah.
in anything, right? There is that portion, like you can make it by working.
Yeah.
You can.
But if you're,
But
But if you're a dick,
Yeah.
people aren't going to
That's right.
you could be better than someone else, but
Yep.
because they're good and decent,
Right.
they're gonna get ahead of you.
And some people are just, better at schmoozing, or they're better looking, or like they're gonna climb the ladder in other ways, right? But it's still this meritocracy, except that other people will have an easier time than you. That's just the way it is. That's just life. Like your brother-in-law might be booking the shows. You know what I mean? And then you're like, well, I'm in. And then you're nepotism, but whatever.
That's it. All right. Well, that's been this episode. We hope you enjoyed it. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, Mike Ward is currently on tour. The #1 selling tour across Quebec is Mike Ward Modest. He's a modest guy. It's not like he has a fucking giant bust of his skull on stage with him all the time. The reviews are in. There was the critical review that came out in Quebec City and the one in Montreal. People came. Everyone is losing their minds with this show. People didn't expect to be this good because it's a short time after Noir, and he's found the goddamn rhythm. He pulled a Chappelle. He just pulled another one out of his fucking hat.
Yep.
So, Mike Ward Modest, if it's in your city, go watch him. MikeWard.ca for tickets. Also, Suzekut, the #1 French language comedy podcast on the planet. Patreon.com/Suzekut.
Still the Guinness record holder.
Yeah, the Kelsey brothers tried. They failed.
We'll talk
Didn't even
about it
come
next week.
Next episode, yeah.
Nice.
Our first boy over here, Chris Ramsay.
Yeah,
first
I'm just gonna shout out. We got a live show coming up at the Bordel. If you guys
April
want to come
30th.
to it. Yeah.
Live 2 drink minimum, followed by a live Bordel in English stand-up. I'm gonna do stand-up. You're gonna be there. We got another lineup. If Mike sticks around, he's gonna do a set. Poseidon's gonna be hanging out. It's gonna be a fun night. So you get the live podcast and you get the stand-up show. Spend the entire night with us.
And then the 26th, I'm in Burlington with Wes Barker. I think you can go to wesbarker.ca for tickets. It's his show. I'm just gonna
Burlington, Vermont.
Burlington Comedy Club?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where it is, but yeah, we're gonna drive down. We're gonna go have a time down there.
Very cool.
First shop, and you got Poseidon online. He's theposeidon69 on Twitter and on Instagram. Follow the boy, panteliscomedy.com. Follow my stuff, patreon.com/pantelis. Thank you all. And go fuck yourselves.